Today we are making Rabbit Dorayaki, which is a cute alternative to simply making dango for tsukimi. Let me ask you guys a question. When you look up at the marks on the moon, what do you see? The Chinese sees a goddess making elixir, whereas the Japanese sees a rabbit making mochi. Not this kind of rabbit, but this kind. As tsukimi is coming up, which is a Japanese festival honoring the autumn moon, then we wanted to make some rabbit dorayaki with homemade dango inside. But let's start by making the dangos. So we start with the dango flour and mix it with water, and then we just stir it together with our hands until it comes together as a ball. Now it may take a couple of minutes before that happens, but it will happen if you follow the guidelines from the description below with the measurements. And then you can form it into a ball and roll it up into a sausage, where we can cut it into 6 equally large balls and then roll them into a moon shape. Japanese usually eat dango for tsukimi to honor the autumn moon. Dango also has the same shape as the moon, so that kind of makes sense, I think. So now we have 6 beautiful small bowls. And then we can boil up some water, and once it starts to boil, then we can pour in the dangos. And then if you already watched our previous video, then you know that once they go up to the surface, then we still wait 1 minute, and after that they are pretty much done. Pour some cold water on them, cool them down a little bit, and then separate them on a plate so they can cool down by themselves. Then we're gonna make the batter, pancake batter. You can also use pre-made if you are in a rush, but here I'm making a batter from the beginning. So we're mixing in eggs with some brown sugar and a bit of honey, if I don't forget that. Yeah, there we go. Yes, and once that is stirred together, then we can add in the flour and baking powder. And we have a super nice texture, and then we just add 2 tablespoons of water. And then we need to let it sit for 15 minutes. Now, what better way to spend those 15 minutes is there than writing some calligraphy? Today I will be writing Tsuki no Usagi, which in English means moon rabbit. So during the tsukimi, the Japanese are eating these dangos, but as an alternative today, then we are making a little bit more cute dessert out of it. So I think the batter has now rested for 15 minutes, so we can peel off the wrap and pour in 2 tablespoons again of water, mix that, and then heat up a pan on low heat and get oil equally around the pan. And then we pour in 2 tablespoons or 1.5 tablespoons of batter, depending on the size of the dorayaki you want. Then after bubbles accumulate on the surface, then we can turn it and just roast it on the other side for 12 seconds. And take it off and make the last ones. You need a lot of pancakes. To assemble these beautiful dorayaki, then we need to take one pancake and place on the Anko. You can find the homemade recipe for Anko up here in the right corner. And then we add on the Dango that we made. It is super sticky, so it will not be an issue to stick to the upper part of the pancake. And then once you've made one of them, then you make another 5, so you have for the whole family. And then once you're done with that, then we can start to decorate them with some melted chocolate. So with a toothpick, then you can just draw on some rabbit ears, eyes and nose, and then you have your beautiful rabbit dorayaki. If you watched our previous Japanese sweets, then you know that tea is always a thing that the Japanese like to supplement the sweets with, and today's dorayaki is no exception. But let's just try and dig into it. The regular dorayaki only has like Anko and then surrounded by the 2 pancakes, whereas we have done a Dango inside, which is a bit more mochi or sticky, soft texture compared to the mochi we made last time, which you can find up here if you want to check that out. But it really adds to the texture and to the uniqueness of the dessert compared to a regular dorayaki, I think. I really like this at least, and Toki also likes it. But yeah, as always, then if you liked the video, then please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next one. This is